Okay, this is gonna be terrible. This motherfucker said he was ready and he's not even searching.
Poor JD laughing my ass off. Johnny Davis hi. Aren't you out of the league?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. The atmosphere here electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Cleveland Browns. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Open man here, Schwartz complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation winning that game has to be sky high. In fact, you'd be absolutely stunned to come away with a loss in that one. Could you imagine going to the press conference and trying to explain that?
Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Here's Chubb on the read option. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And Mayfield just getting the play off. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard, 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9. A give. This is Chubb, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. We're scoreless after 1. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Throwing, Mayfield. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before
Johnny.
the ball arrived. I gotta tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So a nice opening drive on the road. You get the 3 points. Part of you wonders if that might hurt them later not getting into the end zone.
Well, the good thing is, still first quarter, and they did come out of it with points. In a sense, they can look at it positively and say, hey, we set the pace in this one. I think that's how they'll go about it.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
6 yards left on second down. To throw his Carr. Caught outright by Renfro. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
To throw, it's Carr. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And taken right at the 35. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board.
He's got a man, complete. And all the way in.
Fuck y'all low.
Cleveland. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Oh, and this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Carr. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
At David Haste.
For a Raider touchdown. Michael Gallup.
Ya Dick Small.
Double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders are back within a score. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
That's Superman to you, bitch. At David Haste, where you at, lil man?
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
How TF you talk back with robot? What the?
There on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Second down, here's Chubb again. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The Browns on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
At David Haste probably going to miss playoffs again. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. Just like I took him out of playoffs last season.
Back in the first quarter, you said it. They need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Handoff comes to Chubb. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach.
Yeah, but you got kicked.
Scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles?
As David Haste I left.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
At David Haste I own you.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They'll run with Chubb. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets them closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on second and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Why do scared to turn on mic?
Touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. He'll find Schwartz complete right side. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Elliott is good. So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Bubble screens.
Coach,
Who do you think you are?
Still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. But gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Carr now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. From the gun, it's Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go.
If I'm being for real, you playing good.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline,
I know you could play decent.
not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too...
Oh, and now some space to operate. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 99 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Mayfield on play action. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that. Huh?
Wow, a nice read.
Swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Who's playing on your account?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Shpa. Low.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. Elliott on for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Ain't no was dis yo ass.
This will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
You off of crack if dis you.
Sir, I'm allowing my voice to be heard. That way you know it's me. Although if you don't know who I am, I could be anyone. I don't know who I am. Superman, you gotta turn the fucking volume down. I keep hearing my own echo. Oh, you know why? Because I have my phone my phone has the video on so I could do the chat. And my headset's connected to my phone Bluetooth. Let me turn down that fucking volume. Yeah, well, it's usually Superman's fault, okay? Oh shit, I wasn't even looking. Oh good. Did he do he must have done a no huddle?
It don't matter what I think I am in the shit. But props to you for getting better.
Oh, thanks. I mean, see, getting better really is just trying not to let him get the ball. Like I'm doing a hell of a lot more running than I normally do. So I mean, if I would just do that all the time, it would be cool. See, I wonder if someone else is playing for him because Cunt said that this guy's like super good. I mean, like I usually suck on defense, so I don't.
Dude, your playing seems pretty decent for real.
Oh, thanks. See, I do okay except for when I try forcing shit because of my receivers. God damn it, I saw that coming. I don't know. That play was. I mean, I don't know how I didn't sack him. Like I knew my thumb was like on the controller weird, and I'm like trying to move it at it. I don't know how to explain it, but I didn't have it normally, and I couldn't like get him to go where I wanted him to go. Uh, oh yeah, yeah that. Jeez, who's paying for that? That's weird. Ah shit, I didn't put anyone to watch him. Make him. Oh, he's got to fumble that. I should have put a spy on him. I didn't even think about him running. Why is my shit frozen? No. That's not fair. I couldn't control my shit. Yeah, my shit was frozen. It wasn't letting me pick any play, and then it like took a second before it let me start trying to do audibles. That's not pass interference. Shut up. I don't know what the fuck that was. That's true. It was within 5 yards.
You like 20, right?
Boom! Yes, Johnny, I'm like 20. A couple of times plus. Yeah, my kid's a little more than 20. Yeah, my kid be 21. $43.
Is Yo Kid in the league?
Nah, he doesn't really like Madden. No.
Good night, Johnny. Where are you going, Dave?
Uh, no, I've never used that. Why would you think that I'd fake that?
Bed bro. Is Dave in your call?
In my call? Is Dave in your call? I don't know what that even means. It's not theirs.
We in a party.
First and 10, here's Carr. He'll look downfield for Waller. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard.
How is Waller catching that shit? Come on.
How you going to bed in the party?
They have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
I don't know. Might have to play a game of Rocket League.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Foster Moreau, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kick.
Alexa, light 60.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 20.
I'll leave the party and go to my bedroom. Ian sleep till I late. It early now.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
122 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. A big
I
hit on
think it was
second
like
down. That's
122.
near midfield here for 1st and 10. Chubb. No doubt those are the types.
What did this guy just pause for?
Lol.
Jesus. He just conceded. It doesn't affect the stats. It
I bet
affects
he's in
my staff
trouble.
points. Yeah, you think? I mean, he just conceded without permission. And it's the fucking Raiders?
Wait, my man
See ya,
won.
bud.
LFG.
I didn't hear what you said. Okay. See ya.
JD for the fucking won. Who dis?
Wait, who the fuck is Cooper Claudel?
Huge game, bro.
Thank you, sir. I was surprised. I thought this guy was gonna kick my ass.
In towels on my school shit.
Oh, I gotcha.
Bitch comish.
Well, did you just see dude frickin' concede without permission?
Who is
Especially,
Johnny?
like, right after I asked him not to, because I got 133 yards with dude. I needed 150. Wait, or did I not pick that goal? Oh, I don't think I even picked that goal.
Infraction. No, I didn't. That Raiders dude gave
Oh,
me a battle.
I did need 3 pass touchdowns, though. Yeah, you said this guy was gonna kick my ass. What the hell? Alexa, light 60.
Has really good. JD just killed him, lol.
Nice. Well, yeah, I was not expecting to win, so that's a nice little relief. So, Super Bitch, you said you're gonna get this week,
Has better
because
than everyone
dude's,
I've played besides cards. So that says a lot.
see, when I actually incorporate the run game, I do okay, but I always try to force passes.
Face savoring food.
Yeah, in a minute here.
Ravens, I'm glad you left. You were terrible. You were just a stat pad for Fields.
The towels on the Bears. He's like, Ravens, I'm glad you left. You were terrible. Alright, fellas, I'm turning off my broadcast. Thanks for watching. I actually did not lose the user game.
Hey, fuck
That's
you, I'll
incredible.
try.
Hey, fuck you, I'll try. Alright, later, fellas.
Good night, towels.